Okay, it's that time of year again. I don't know, but it's that time of year. Beat the Streets is going down. Usually do it in the fall, usually do it in the spring. We're doing it right here at the end of the summer. It's going to take place at an undisclosed location up in the Northeast, and we've got 6 high-level matches for you. And I'm here with my friend Andrew Spade, do a little whiteboard war to see how it goes down.
Yeah, it's been a while. Wrestling's back. It's for a great cause, and we got some great matches. This is the official match order. There is a 6 p.m. virtual telethon, a virtual benefit. This is where they raise the money. This is the whole point. This is the reason for the existence of Beat the Streets. And then at 7:30 p.m., this is Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on the East Coast. That is when these matches go down. Kicking things off is a stellar women's bout. We have 2 up-and-coming college athletes. Stone Cold Emily Shilson is a 6-time Fargo champ, 6 times at Fargo. Felicity Taylor is also a Fargo champ.
Fierce Felicity Taylor.
Fierce Felicity Taylor, that's good. Let's give them both nicknames. Shilson, a little more credentialed though. She has a cadet world gold. They both made the U23 team. They were teammates. They both placed at senior nationals in Fort Worth at the end of 2019. Felicity Taylor's got a little bit of a size advantage. She wrestles at 53 kilos. Shilson wrestled 50 kilos last time. Not going to be weigh-ins. We're not going to know exactly what they weigh. I'm going to go with the more credentialed Stone Cold Emily Shilson. She's going to be my pick. I think she just has too much going. She's got a great takedown, leg lace transition. Mark, what do you got?
Well, a lot of things, the good things to say about Emily Shilson, but I think Fierce Felicity Taylor has, she's going to get it done, and I think she's a little bit bigger, right? 3 extra kilos typically walking around, and anything can happen. So I will take Felicity Taylor, and match number 1. Match number 2, Joe Colon, 2018 world medalist, Seth Gross, NCAA champion. Didn't get a chance to repeat this year, but this should be a really fun one. They've wrestled before twice, and they're like 40, 60, 95 points on the board in between the 2 of them. I think I'm going to say Joe Colon. Like I did that. Psych out there. Psych out. He is a world medalist.
You got the purple.
I didn't know who I was going to go for, but I think Colon takes it in a close one, but anything can happen. Seth's very dangerous.
Yeah, this should be a high-flying, light up the scoreboard type of match. As Bader mentioned, I'm trying to draw here. This is a bronze medal that Joe Colon got at 61 kilograms, whereas Seth Gross has not made a world team yet, but he does have an NCAA championship, so he's got NCAA gold. Didn't get a chance to wrestle in the NCAA championships along with everybody else that had that opportunity denied. Man, this is going to be fun. I could see it going either way. Seth Gross at the Bill Farrell took out Nick Suriano, Nathan Tomasello. Those are 2 NCAA champs that he beats. He's got some freestyle chops. I think it's Seth Gross. Either way, it's going to be a treat. Second match going from strength to strength. Look at that. We both picked 2 different people, 2 different competitors there. I got the green, and now we move on to, we had to replace Vito Arujau. Jack Mueller is going to wrestle Rustam Ampar. This is a classic Texas versus Abkhazia.
It's basically Russia.
It's also basically Georgia. It's right there in between. It could be either, depending on who you ask. There's a crazy history.
Dennis Sargush is from there.
Same place as Dennis Sargush. And Carson Karchla of the Ohio State Buckeyes, his dad, Myron Karchla, who wrestled as Karchlava back then. There's a whole crazy history there. But anyway, this guy's been on the scene for a while, Rustam. He won Eureka in 2014. He's got a cadet medal from like 2009. He has some high amplitude throws. He's interesting matches. You want to look them up. But he's training now at the Spartan Combat Wrestling Club up at Cornell. And I think that's how he got to be the replacement for Vito. Jack's going to have his hands full. It's going to be tough, though. I don't know how much Rustam still has left in the tank on short notice. Mueller's been wrestling. He wrestled at the Dake Chamizo match. He's an NCAA finalist. I'm going to go with youth. I'm picking young Jack Mueller.
I think, okay, Jack's younger, maybe in better shape, maybe been training more. Here's the thing. Rustam Ampar is a killer. The guy won the Eureka. It was a few years ago, but he threw Dennis. He might have attacked Daniel Dennis. He threw him all over the map.
A lot of Euregans. He never made a Russian team, but all Russia does is win gold medals. It's very hard to break into that lineup. That's no knock on him.
I gotta, you know what? I don't know how he would do in a tournament over 2 days where you have 5 matches. I don't know if he's gonna hold up, but for 6 minutes, I think he's gonna hold up. He's just so good. I'm gonna take Rustam. It's like, not that it's like riding a bike, but this guy has not forgot how to wrestle. And if he's a hair maybe over the hill, a hair beyond, you know, his peak. He's still pretty.
You like those old guys. You like those veterans. You got faith in them.
Lots of faith. Lots of faith. Okay,
you wrestle as you
on.
feel.
Victoria Francis, Alexandria Glaudet. This should be a good one.
This is a tight one. I mean, all these matchups, they're all going to be exciting for all these different reasons. This one is number 3 and number 4 on the ladder, basically. They wrestled recently at Senior Nationals. They both made Final X. Victoria Francis made the 2019 team at 72 kilos. Glaudet got stopped by Tamara Mensah-Stock, who won a gold medal, so no big deal coming up, a runner-up there. It's the same problem Rustam Ampar has, making those Russian teams. Glaudet made Final X at 68 kilos. They're 3 and 4. This is a big. Victoria is going to be the favorite, but I think Glaudet, I think she comes out hungrier. I think she wants a little bit more, and I'm going to pick the upset. Second upset that I'm picking, depending on your odds for Rustam and Jack.
Yeah, this could be a really good match itself again. But on paper, Victoria Francis is the winner. This isn't really paper, but it's close. And I'm going to go with Victoria Francis here. Man, I'll tell you one thing. She's very strong. She's a horse.
Oh, yeah, did the whip over to make the team, got the pinfall to make the 2019 World Team. Is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, she's solid. And I got Victoria winning this one. And it could be close, but I just don't think Glaudet's quite there yet, but her time's coming. Moves us into our co-main event of the evening. Gable Stevenson, the 3-time age group level world champion, Trent Hilger, an All-American for Wisconsin. And Thor, right? He goes by Thor. He's got the long mane, kind of like Spey.
Yeah, I really appreciate the hair game for Trent. I'm trying to keep up with him. I mean, he obviously has it looking a little bit nicer. He's got more sheen to it. Yeah. But, yeah, when you look at credentials, Gable Stevenson is the next big thing at heavyweight. Got stopped by Gwiazdowski in Final X. Gwiazdowski's got world medals at the senior level. Is Gable going to get there? I don't know, but it's a safe bet. This is probably the biggest favorite of the match, but it's exciting. I think he's going to try to do something nice. Instagram, he's got, I don't know, something like 150,000 followers on IG. So I'm picking Gable Stevenson. But Thor's going to have like the best hair. He's going to win the best hair. That's Mjolnir.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
This is Thor's hammer. And there's the handle. See, there's artwork. This is why you have a whiteboard, so you can do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, did you say, okay, I was confused because you're like, oh, he's got 150,000 Instagram followers. For that reason, I'm picking Gable. You're picking him because he's got a lot of...
No, I'm saying he's going to put on a show because he knows he's got a lot of people watching him. So it's going to be exciting whatever the final score is, whether it's a close one, whether it's a blowout. Gable Stevenson knows that people are watching when he goes out there and competes.
I got Gable, but not because of the amount of Instagram followers he has, because he's really good at wrestling. He's won 3 world titles and missed out on the opportunity to win an NCAA title this year. Was 3rd as a freshman. And then our main event of the evening, cannot wait for this. It was going to be Yanni versus Seabass. Out with Seabass, in with 2016 Olympic champion and former world champion Vladimir Kinchikishvili of Georgia. Yanni's obviously, he's still young. I feel like we're going to be saying that for a little while, but he is. He's still young. He's got a couple more years of college.
That's right.
Vlad might be a hair over the hill, maybe not.
He's been in the game for a while, same with
But I tell you, he's got experience. And if we're going on a theme here, okay, yeah, picking the old guys, I'm going to pick Vladimir to take this one. Just like last year, though, when Yanni wrestled Bajrang at Beat the Streets from India, it was a highly entertaining match, tons of points on the board, lots of action, a little bit of controversy. I expect something similar out of this match. I don't think these guys are going to stand around and hand fight for 6 minutes. I think there's going to be shots, reshots, scrambles, defense, all kinds of fun stuff going on here. But I got Vlad 10-9.
Yeah, styles make the match, and both of these guys have crazy, entertainingly awesome styles. You want to talk credentials? We got 2 NCAA titles with potentially 2 more for Yanni. He's got 2 cadet world championships. He didn't wrestle in juniors. He just said skip juniors. I'm going right to seniors. He's won the Zielkowski Open in Poland. He's won the Yashar Do in Istanbul. And those are just check marks there. But Vladimir Kinchikishvili has a Olympic silver. Learn how to write. And then an Olympic gold.
And a world gold in between, right?
And at least 1 world gold. This is 2012, and this is 2016. That is about as impressive as it gets when it comes to hardware. Olympics are the pinnacle. But look, I'm going youth over experience. Once again, I'm picking Yanni, the Greek freak of technique from Cornell. Well, as you can see, we only agreed on one match, the Gable Steveson-Trent Hilger match. No offense to Trent Hilger. Again, he's going to have the best hair at the end of the day. But otherwise, it's going to be a bunch of toss-ups. Who knows what's going to happen? It goes down 7:30 p.m. Watch the virtual benefit. Contribute if you can. It's a great cause. Beat the Streets. Look it up if you need more information on it. Bader, what do you think about this card, these matches?
I think normally what we do is we're like, okay, I've got this, I got that, and then we do team scores. We're not going to do that here. All I'm going to say is I got more right than him. You'll see this Thursday night, 7:30 Eastern, in an undisclosed location. We'll see you there.